I'm Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about Too Faced Born This Way foundation for Foundation Friday. See ya. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, I am Melanie. Toasted Blondes, I love makeup. I put out 2 videos a week, usually makeup or DIY related. I really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel right now. I am not a beauty guide, a beauty guru, an influencer of any sort. I'm just a person who likes makeup and likes to share with videos. Okay, so let's get started with my review. Okay, I cheated. I got a little tiny sample. Sometimes I think it's so cheating when you just get a little sample, but I got a little sample and then I tried it for like 4 days, and I'm gonna show you some of the footage in just a second, but first I wanna talk about the coverage. Okay, Born This Way makes you think, okay, it looks just like skin. And that was a check. It looks just like skin. It gives a really nice coverage that doesn't look like you're, set on your face looking like you're wearing foundation. It looks like skin. But Born This Way also implies that you will be flawless, I suppose. And I did not get that. My pores shone through, my big blemishes came through. But it did even out my skin tone. I've got quite a bit of rosacea, as you'll see. And it did a really good job of covering the redness. So, and then it lasted, okay? So it lasted, I got to about 12 hours without primer and without finishing spray. So for me, like, that is a real win. That's a really good product. It didn't settle. Look at all these wrinkles. I mean, look at the wrinkles, okay? It didn't settle into my wrinkles. It didn't at the end of the day separate or cake up. It just continued to look like skin. Now, in a couple places, like when you rub your face and do things, by the end of the day, by 9 hours, I did have some that had rubbed off. But in general, I was really, really impressed with the foundation. Its wear time and the lack of need for a primer. Now, if you want to blur your pores or fill in your pores, you're definitely going to need a primer. And a setting spray, I don't know, sometimes I just like using a setting spray, so I use it, and obviously you'll get better lasting power with that, but I didn't actually need it with this foundation. Let's talk about like what it feels like on my face. Okay, I have rosacea and sensitive skin. There was no itching, burning, no breakouts. A lot of times, like, my jawline itches from it. I don't know what it is. Or I get like giant cystic pimples. I had no problems from this foundation. Now, I don't tend to get just regular breakout pimples, so I can't answer the questions on that. But like I said, it doesn't settle into my pores. I mean, it actually doesn't even settle into my pores. It just kind of glosses over them, but you can see them. I don't get pock marks. It doesn't settle into my wrinkles or cake up. It doesn't settle into my 11s or, all my problem areas. It just laid on my skin like another layer of skin. Imagine that. All right. But it looked like skin. So let's cut to, because I want to see, you're going to want to see this outdoor footage. I mean, you got to see these wrinkles in this bright sunlight. So let's cut to me applying it, and so you can see what kind of coverage I got and some outdoor footage. Check it out. Hey, I am testing out Too Faced Born This Way in the color Sand. Coming up next, I got a little sample because I'm big on these samples lately. Failing left and right, trying new foundations, and so I'm gonna do a sample before I spring for $36 or $48 or whatever it is. All right, here it is. Here's the sample size. I'm wondering if it's gonna match now. I thought it did in the store, so here we go. Okay, so I had this ongoing dilemma, like, do I play music while I'm doing this, or do I talk over it? And I decided today, lucky you, I'm gonna talk over it. Okay, I'm thinking that it's a little warm for me, but I have this problem with my skin, like my neck is warm, but my eyes are like yellow, and I never know if I'm actually cool or warm tone. So this time I went with a warm tone, and then also I feel like sometimes the warm tone does well over the red, kind of the yellow counteracts it. So I'm leaning this fall, I'm thinking maybe I am more of a warm tone instead of the cool tone I think I am. I don't know. You decide. Here, look at the coverage. It's really covering my rosacea. I mean, I'm feeling it. It's doing it. All right. Well, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. I will put on the rest of my makeup and be right back. And then hopefully the sun will come out and we'll get a sunny shot and see how it wears. Okay, so this is my final look. I kind of feel like it's falling apart already. I set it with powder around the eyes mostly, and then Fix Plus. And this is it right now. Let's go on outside and get some outdoor footage. The reality of bright, harsh sun is always my favorite part of foundations. All right, this is the harshest sun imaginable. Now this is more, whew, what people would see, you know, like, whew, it's hot out today. I'm like wondering if it's fogging up my camera. Okay, so this is like a 10-hour check-in. I have my rum and coke. I guess it's good. All right. I'm very impressed with the foundation. I wear my makeup hard, as you may know, but it's actually still there. It's a little oily, but it's actually still everywhere, covering everything it needs to. I feel like my wrinkles are a little more pronounced for some reason, like, I don't know, they're just a little more pronounced with this foundation, but it didn't actually settle into them or crease or break apart too much. I did get really oily. Oof. And I did powder once around about halfway through. That's it. Okay, so this is my second day wearing foundation. It's been about 9 hours, and let's cut to what I look like this morning. I took some selfies. Hopefully they'll look okay. Okay. Hey, don't you wish that's what I look like? No, that's the Facetune version. Let's look at what the foundation really looks like on me. Here we go. That's reality. Okay. It looks like skin, okay? I really like this foundation. And so it's been about 9 hours now, and you can see it's rubbed off in some places, and I kind of like sweat through, oils came through. I did not set it today. But it didn't cake up, and for the most part it's still going strong. I feel like I've been working in the house and doing things. I feel like I need to, you know, touch up and blot off all this mess, but it could still last if I just blotted it off and powdered. Okay, so it's been about 12 hours. I know I look like hell. I worked today. I did all kinds of stuff, and I sweated and I cried watching a movie, and yeah, I had this thing removed from my nose, but look, 12 hours and my foundation is still there. This is no primer, no setting spray, no setting powder, and the actual foundation is still covering my red. I might have found my favorite. So that was it. Like, that was it. Let's give you my final thoughts now. My final thoughts are, I really like this foundation, but it always comes down to, would I buy it? Would I buy it again? Will I buy it? And the answer for this one is, yes, I would buy it, and so you probably should too, unless, like me, you already have something that fits into this slot in your makeup. This is better than any other one I have that like a look like skin foundation, but I already have enough look like skin foundation, so I actually will not be buying this one for a while, and then probably in about 6 months I'll dwindle down that supply to a point where I'm ready to splurge again. Then at that point I'll look at what else is available and then maybe buy this one. I really liked it. I really liked how it just set. It set in my face and it lasted and it looked like skin. Now, it didn't give me this sort of flawless finish and erase 20 years that I dream of. But that's a really big task to ask for a foundation. And for someone like me, for it not to settle into this line here and cake up, It's a really good foundation. So that's a quick review. I like quick reviews. I hope I answered your questions. If I didn't, ask them down below. I can let you know what I think and what my experience was. And if you had a different experience, I would be glad to hear about it, because I don't often watch reviews before I buy things. This one, I just saw it in Sephora the other day, and I was like, I'm getting a sample of that. I don't know why, it just did it, but I didn't buy it. I probably would watch a review before I buy it. And I'll watch my own review. All right, thanks for watching. Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde. Bye-bye.